Happy Wednesday, Facebook, Insta, YouTube, wherever you're watching this. Um, so today is Wednesday. Tomorrow's video is going to be a little rough for me. Big milestone coming up tomorrow. But for today, I want to do a story time that has a little bit to do with how I was raised when I was little, and then a little bit to do with after. And I believe it absolutely ties in to good job. And we're going to talk about that at the end. Stay till the end. I am going to try to keep it short. I say that every time, it's never short. I do try though. And find out how you can get $130 off your first order of good job. So, when I was little, I came from, especially, well, on my father's side, that was my real family. That was the family that raised me. I didn't know my mother's side very much, because they lived in California and stuff. And my family, all of their family came from Pungo. They all had farms. And even though, like, my dad and my grandma kind of filtered into Virginia Beach, a lot of that countryness just never went away, which I love so much. But yeah, we always had a garden. My dad always had a garden. My grandparents always had a garden. I remember playing in the garden when I was little. All of that. I remember shucking corn with my family, just so fun. And like, we always had collards, but we also grew and raised a lot of our own meats. My dad had quail because we lived on South Haven Road and it wasn't zoned for chickens. So Dan T. Spence Jr., rest in peace, he got quail, but he got hundreds of them. I mean, there were quail pins in the back. And I remember when I was little, it was so cool to learn about it and like go collect their eggs, and all of that meat was raised by us. It didn't have any antibiotics. It didn't have anything that we didn't give it. And I remember my grandparents raising rabbits. Eventually, we took really good care of them, and eventually they took care of us. They were all sweet. This is just how it is. It was just how it was. And I loved it. I still, those are, hanging out with my family outside in the garden and doing all of that stuff with the animals are some of my really just most cherished memories when I was little. So, probably about, there's the second part of the story. Probably about, let's see, I was living in military housing. So this was probably, 2017, 2018. It was a while ago. Maybe even earlier than that. It was on Facebook. And I was talking about that in a post. And this girl, I don't know who it was. I don't remember. It was some random girl commented because I said, we raised all of our own stuff. And she was like, and she was just appalled that we killed our own meat. I didn't. I was little. My dad did. And like, he would go hunting and bring home a couple deer every year, and we'd freeze it, and it was very comfy. I remember it being comfy. I remember all being comfy food. But she was so upset that we were killing ourselves, and she said something, and I was like, I said, are you a vegetarian? Because I don't know, everyone, your body, your choice. Put in it what you want. If you only want the vegetables in it and that's what makes you feel good and that's what makes your body feel good, do it. All of our bodies are different and they're all going to react different to what we put in it. It's up to us to know how our body reacts to things. If you are a vegetarian and you are the healthiest you've ever been, keep it up. I have talked to so many people who are on this all meat diet and they are loving it. The human body is beautiful and complex and unique in every way. So do what you got to do. You know your body better than anyone else. Um, and I said, "Oh," I was like, "Are you vegetarian?" And she was like, she goes, "No, but I get my meat from the grocery store." And I just thought, oh shit, who's gonna tell her? Where do you think that meat comes from? Our animals were treated beautifully. They had beautiful lives. I mean, human beings have been omnivores for a very long time. We were carnivores before we were omnivores. It's very natural. There's a right way to do it. It's the circle of life, but there's a right way to do it. And I promise you that what you get from the grocery store, those animals are treated. Oh, I don't even want to tell you to go Google images. And so I'm not going to, of those mass chicken farms. Don't do it. It'll break your heart. It's important to respect each other just as it's important to respect nature and what nature has given us to live off of. And that's what I was always taught. But that was probably my favorite Facebook day because I laughed about that for like probably a week. I just thought, oh no, she doesn't know. Like, where do you think that? Anyways, how does that have to do with good chop? Well, just like the quail that my dad used to raise for us, Good Chop only gets their meat from all American, family owned and independent farms, ranches, and fisheries. They are a company committed to only working with suppliers who use sustainable farming and fishing practices and prioritize compassionate and responsible handling and care of animal welfare just as much as we do. When you shop at Good Chop, shop at Good Chop. It's a mouthful. There is always 100% satisfaction, money back guarantee. If you don't like one of your orders, you call them up, they'll credit you, they'll replace it. They have over 2,000 five-star reviews on Trustpilot. And if you use this link, this one, where is it? Nope, yep, nope, there it is. You can get $130 off your first shipment. It comes right to your door. You can skip the butcher. The groceries are so expensive nowadays. If you go look at the Good Shop packages with the pounds and how much you're getting per dollar, you can pick whatever you want. You don't have to go all over the city for whatever. And they have seafood, they have beef, they have chicken, they even have sides. I was looking at it. I'm super excited about it too because we're going to start using Good Shop. But we don't really have to do the fish because we have fishermen in our house already. I'm so grateful. Always grateful. That's another thing. When they go fishing and bring home fish, I am always so grateful for that. It comes from the ocean. And that it was worked for. You know what I mean? Like when my dad used to go hunting and bring us home a whole deer and cut it up and freeze it and make stew and blah 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 and everything they made about it, they served to me and said, "Eat it." And I said, "Okay." He put work. That was work. He put love inside of that. You know what I mean? And I'm always so grateful for not only that, but the fact that when they go fishing and bring home fish, I know it came from the ocean. It didn't come from anywhere overseas that's going to put anything radioactive in it, like the shrimp at Walmart. Don't do it. Don't do it. So go to Good Shop, check out their packages. They have small, medium, large packages, and it's flexible ordering. You can cancel anytime, you can skip anytime, comes right to your door. And I've been looking into it and telling them that I'm like so excited. You get excited about the weirdest things. I know I do. I'm just Jamie. What can I do? But I hope you guys enjoyed this story time and go visit Good Shop. Go visit my YouTube channel. I put this here just to remind people on Facebook that I have a YouTube channel because I do way more on Facebook than I do on YouTube. So if you are watching this on YouTube, go follow me on Facebook. It's Jamie C. Spence, and I have a whole bunch of other pages too. It's a lot of fun. I'm a little busy bee over here. Thank you guys, as always. I am so grateful for every single one of you. And I would like to remind everybody to stay grateful for all of our blessings, for bringing us peace, and every single one of our challenges for bringing us strength, as they're both equally important when it comes to surviving and thriving in this world, in this life that we have all been so blessed with. Thank you guys. And one more thing before I let you go. Visit my link tree because there's a lot of other cool deals on there too.